I know. You seeing me for like the first time in like forever, right? So I got a little bit of explaining to do. So let me turn this up a little bit so that y'all can hear me. So some of y'all know that about 4 years ago, and I had to look at the save file just to confirm this. 4 years ago, I began playing a game called Blue Reflection, which is the game you see here before you right now. Now, Blue Reflection was, I was doing a playthrough of it, and eventually I got so bored and confused with the game because of how the progress works in this game and the repetitiveness of how you progress and the lack of explanation for attacks that are strong, weak, and neutral, etc., which the game doesn't tell you. You got to find it out just from playing the game yourself. This game frustrated me, and over time I just said to hell with it, and I just quit the game because better games were out at the time that I would much rather have played, and I just stopped playing the game altogether. Now, the last time I played this game was, according to the save file, the last time I played this game was December 10th of 2017. So we're looking at damn near 4 years of time in between I originally stopped and now. So between the time I had originally stopped playing this game and now, it was a good 4 years pretty much. And I'm getting back to playing this game now because come to find out that they have a sequel coming up called Blue Reflections Second Light. And the thing about me is, anytime I'm a person that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm a person that when it comes to video games that end up having sequels, I try to go back and finish the first game before the sequel comes out. And I forgot when the sequel date was. I think it was like 2022 something, some day 2022. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't think that this game was good enough to even warrant a sequel. It was extremely confusing. So I decided to boot the game back up. I think they had it was like a 70% off sale or something like that, because I damn sure wasn't going to pay full price for this damn game. And I think it went down from like $59.99 to like $19.99 or something like that. Or it was probably cheaper than that. I don't even remember what I paid for it, but I know it was under $20. So I was like, damn it. Considering that, they got a sequel coming out, I ain't got to pay full price for it. Might as well go ahead and try to finish it. I'm one of those people that, I've been playing video games since I was a kid. For literally since the Atari 2600. Like, I'm 33 years old. And there isn't, like, I can't even tell you how many games I didn't finish, because I don't think I know it's like one or two, this being one of the two, but that was because the game was so bad I just couldn't finish it. But this is definitely one of those games that I went back, of course I got a feel of the game like before I started the stream, and I got to the point where I could progress. So if y'all, just to give, before I actually officially start, let me just say this, right? The way this works is that they give you missions, right? And different missions gives you a certain number of points, or they give you some rewards and things of that nature. And they always give you like an aim with this point system. And of course, you can earn like 15 points, 30 points, 10 points, or whatever the case may be, after going around and you like solving people's emotional problems and all that. And then once you reach a certain level, once you level up to a certain point, as you see right here, they allow you to progress. You go back to Lime and Yuzu, who are the two girls that's standing right here, and you're able to progress, right? So with that being said, that part was the part that annoyed the hell out of me when I was originally starting this game. And I got bored with it and I sent it back to GameFly. But, we're here now. So I'll say let's progress. right now. We're in chapter 6. I don't remember how many chapters they have in this game. I want to say maybe 12. Oh, nothing. See, I don't even know what the hell to do now. Status. Oh, growth points. Okay. No. Skill learn. Lightning. Do that. Going back and like replaying it, I can honestly tell you that I made some mistakes as to where I got infuriated at, but it still doesn't change the fact how trash this game is. I could have sworn I thought that damn thing said Fapping Storm. I was like, what the hell? Okay. I don't even know what to do now. The field. Okay, here we go. This is what I mean. They got different missions and things like that. Basically, you go into like a reflection world anytime you see things like this, and you and that's how you progress. Basically, it's not hard to explain. It's just easier if you just see it yourself. But I did not think this game was good enough to warrant a sequel. Let me just tell you. Find it in tune, or whatever the hell. Like I said, I did go back and play this. I just vaguely remember. What was that? Create a memory and recreate hand warmer and memory of envy. Okay. Memory of hate, heal seed. Okay. Create heal seed. Then we create what? In memory of envy, hand warmer. I'll probably turn this down now. There we go. Tenacity enhancer reflect drink. Oh, by the way, all this stuff is necessary in order to make friends. Okay, so I gotta get defeating the effigies, 3 effigies. One thing I can say about the game actually has a decent soundtrack. It does. The soundtrack is like the number one most positive thing I can say about this game. See, this is the part right here that makes me upset. So, okay, so they have different types of damages. You got slash damage, heart damage, pierce damage, and they got like several other types of damage you can do. And depending on what type of damage it is, you're going to see like a circle, a triangle, a square, or like a line or an X. And that tells you how strong the move is. But they never actually describe what those shapes mean. You gotta like find out on your own, and that's the infuriating part about this game. They never properly explain things. They never properly explain how this works. You really gotta find this out on your own. And by the way, there's no English dub, so please don't ask for it. Impact damage, that's another type of damage they have. Impact damage, I think that's it. See, that got an X on it, so I'm assuming that means that it's not effective. But I've seen some of the X, you know, let's try this, because I don't even know. Okay, so I'm assuming the X means weak. Circle must mean critical. That. So that's one thing I do remember about this game. Ain't played it in 4 years, but that teddy bear was a bad motherfucker. That teddy bear was a bad boy. That's an Entomb. No, don't look like an Entomb, but they look like something. Oh wow, that's messed up. You can do a preemptive strike on these monsters and I actually don't mind looking up the soundtrack because they actually did a good job with it. I can't believe I still remember how to play this. Or at least for as much as they put in the game that I remember. Oh, this is impact. Nope. What does impact damage mean? Let me try to see what the hell that impact damage means. Just regular damage? They don't explain this stuff. Okay, so circle means that they're weak against it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, before you pick what characters you want, or before the opponent gets a chance to attack you, you get to decide whether or not you want to choose to go into a guard stance or a recovery stance. And obviously the whole little ether charge, this little reflect meter that you see right there, the ether charge, that goes towards your guard stance, or your that goes towards your recovery. So more that reflect that you have, the more of an overdrive you can do, you know what I'm saying, or the more you can recover. So that ether charge is important. I don't even know what the hell that little middle part is. I think that's just like the cursor. This habit, I don't even know why the hell I'm doing that. Pierce. That's slash damage? Nope, that's a go. Damn, she just don't have nothing, do she? Impact. What's this? Impact damage. Okay. Smash. Oh, and they also got, I forgot, they also got abilities that can knock them back on the timeline. So it can give your team more time to attack them before they attack you. Like, for example, this right here, like it might be a weak move, but it may... See how I slid them back on the timeline? It gives you more time to do things like that. I need the regular attacks now, just to get rid of it. I don't think that was an Entomb. Effigy. Okay, those things. Sue Jack, what's going on? I know I ain't been on in a minute. Life been taking over. I'm back to playing Blue Reflection. Trying to beat this game before the sequel comes out. They actually made a sequel of this damn game, and I don't believe it. Well, they're making a sequel. So I'm trying to beat the first one. Crazy thing is, I stopped playing this game 4 years ago because I thought it was, trash, but apparently it was good enough to warrant a sequel, so the least I could do is try to beat the first one and try to see what the second one, hopefully they improve whatever they didn't do in this first one in the second one. So there we go. Let's see what we got here. Triangle, silent, slash, heart, impact damage. They both. That's it. I still don't know what those shapes mean, and they don't explain. So it's a Persona. I wouldn't say a Persona ripoff. I wouldn't say it's a ripoff of Persona, because they don't have Persona manifestations. They don't have that. This is more like there's elements of it that you can say are Persona related or Persona like, but it's like elements of Persona, or what people would be more familiar with. It's like elements of Persona mixed with like a whole Sailor Moon theme, I guess. All I know is that when the last time I played this game was December 10th, 2017. So that was almost like 4 years ago. And I had to look at the save file. More of another Final Fantasy ripoff combat, but with the slash ambushing. Yeah, there's elements of, that's another good one. Final Fantasy, that's another good analogy. Final Fantasy, there's like several games you can compare this to. But the progress system, like how you progress in the game, made me quit the game, to be honest with you. It's turn-based combat, it's cool. There's elements of it that I absolutely like, but the problem I have with it is that the way you progress in the game, just to get to like the boss like, I'm replaying Silent Hill Homecoming. I need to, you know what? You gave me an idea. I need to find a horror game to play for this month. And Silent Hill might be the good. Oh damn, I'm out of Reflect. Oh, you know what? I can look in my library because I did save some games for October to play. Yeah, look. Yeah, I got that. I'm glad you reminded me of that too. The Steam port is okay, but you definitely need a controller. so Steam bites the dust again. I highly recommend to do keyboard and mouse. I'm about to charge them all the way up just for me to do anything. Now, for the people who may be watching this later on who don't understand what the ether charge is, that little reflect meter that you see right there, that goes towards them being able to recover and guard. So I have to keep that charged up. So whenever they run too low on meter or anything like that, you can't use items in this game. They got support attacks that can recharge your health and your MP, but you need to make sure that that reflect meter is up before you do anything. That's like the smartest move you can do. Keep that reflect meter up. Oh, right. That bear is God in this game. I swear, that bear is God in this game. That bear does so much damage, bro. That's the one character in this game I don't have a problem with. That bear. That bear does so much damage with so little effort. Almost didn't even see that. What's that game with the creepy black and white bear? Oh, that's Danganronpa, I think. I think that's the name of the game. Danganronpa. I believe that's what it is. I know exactly what you're talking about. But I think it's Danganronpa. The bear to be going around killing everybody. I don't know if it was that or was it Persona. Was it Danganronpa or was it Persona? I believe it was Danganronpa. Yeah. I knew it had to be one of them. The hell is that thing back there? I don't remember seeing that monster in this game ever. Not even 4 years ago. We finna find out though. What's that little jelly monster? Oh, never mind, I know. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is on discount on Steam. Before I do anything on Steam, I need to get me a new laptop. Because my laptop wouldn't be able to handle it. You hear that fan in the background. I'm using that just to keep it cool. Slash damage. Oh crap, that was the wrong move. That was the wrong move. Let's see. Plus, okay. So, pierce damage. I can kill one of them. So I swear that teddy bear is golden. Bought the Azur Lane game. Hadn't even installed it since I've been so busy. Yeah. Ain't it funny how when you the most busy, that's when games decide they want to go on a damn discount? I swear, like I almost missed the whole sale with this. I ended up buying like when the PSN had that discount going on for like 70% or whatever the hell it was. I ended up getting like, so there's this series of games called The Trails of Steel. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's kind of like an RPG, and it's like, I think the 4th game came out this year, but it's like an RPG. I bought 3 of those games for under $100. Now I would have bought the 4th one, but I want to see what the first 3 are like before I dedicate my time to like the last game. But most definitely, like that game is that trailer Steel. That series of games got my attention. Like the Trails of Cold Steel or whatever. Final Fantasy 14 craze is still going on. That's an online game. That's an MMO. People are gonna go crazy over MMOs forever. Because for one, it's free, if I'm not mistaken. Or you can play it for free and they do microtransactions. I could be wrong though. I don't. Then again, I don't play it, so I don't know. Still playing RuneScape. Was it? Oh, here we go. I will say this though. Over the years, looking back at it 4 years ago when I originally played this game, playing it now, I have a better understanding of it, so it's not as annoying, but it's very oh crap. I don't want to fight that one. I want to fight. There we go. I got a better understanding to where it's not as annoying as it was back then. Taking a bit to understand Persona combat. It's not even Persona combat that bothers me. It's that it's not for this game. It's not even a combat that bothers me. It's the fact that they don't properly explain what the shapes mean. Like I understand it means like certain things are like you can use these attacks, these type of attacks that do this type of damage on monsters. Some of them do more damage, so some of them do critical damage. Monsters are weak to this type of damage. They don't properly explain what those shapes mean. Like you got to play the game itself and just find out. The game, the glossary, the battle explanation, they don't explain none of that. So you really have to figure this out on your own. That's the one thing I complained about this game. Like for example, I had to figure out that the circle, just by playing the game, I had to figure out that the circle means that the monster is weak against it. This is like a slash damage type of move, and the cry horn You know, that circle, that shape, that means that they're weak against it. If they have an X on them, that means don't use it because they're strong against it. If they have a line, that means they're neutral. If they got a square or like a triangle on them, or like a triangle, excuse me, not a square. If they have a triangle on them, that means that, I don't know, maybe they're resistant to it. I don't know, you know, but the game doesn't explain it. You have to literally play the game and find out what it is through trial and error. And it's crazy because when you go against the big bosses of every chapter, you want to know what, you know, what, yeah, the game menus need to do. I'm hoping that in the sequel, yeah. But I am hoping that in the sequel that they end up explaining this stuff better. What the hell? Ramen bread. School store, nurse's office. Conversation topic. You can now craft resurrect seed solidity enhancer. Nurse's office. Nope. Okay, here we go. I gotta deliver these items. That's what I gotta do. See, this is one of the things you gotta do to progress in the game. Moisturizer and reflect powder. This is one of those tedious things that I'd be complaining about. One of the things that made me quit the game originally. Like, look at how much of this extra stuff I gotta do. Like, what the hell? I thought a boss fight or something was supposed to start. Picking up pieces. And now that I remember, I think chapter 6 was like the longest chapter that I had been in prior. I mean, more recently. Like I said, I gotta look up the soundtrack. I completely forgot how good this soundtrack was. Heart damage, ain't it? Pierce damage? Okay, pierce damage.
ここは防御かな。何をしようかな。連続パンチ。早く次に行こう。
That should be 2 pieces, right? If I ain't gotta fight, I'm not gonna have to. It's just gonna make the game longer.
Like, 静かな場所だね。
So you don't gotta craft anything. Gotta pick up one more piece or something. Oh, that's it. Get this last one down here by this cry horn, and then I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Damn it. Fried udon bread. Where else I gotta go? Did we do this? Invite? No. I ain't trying to invite nobody nowhere. No. Where's the troubled person at? Maybe I had to do that. I don't know. I swear all this conversation is gonna make the thing longer, so not to be an asshole, but I'm not trying to read all that. They take long enough with all these damn side missions. Go to sleep, oh dirty ass. Sponsored by Core. Not really. Chapter 7, okay, hold up.
Shirai-san.
Hold on, I gotta restart. Hold on.